Hi, I hope you're mentally well and physically well. If this is your fifth time back, subscribe. Um, if you want to see more videos up and down your algorithm, like and subscribe. Anyway, this video is Margs talking about Specs and how he feels about him leaving Filthy Fellas and joining For My Left with Tigo.
Still, let's get back to all right, boom, Filthy, going strong as always.
Big up Filthy each and every time. Shouts out Poet, man.
Shouts out Paul, man. I'm gonna get Paul to pull up here and sit down. We're gonna speak, man. I have to find out about all of these.
That would be good to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Poet's been in the industry for time.
Yeah. 100%. We have to chop it up. I'm gonna have to chop it up. Get to the root of all of this business with Specs and all of that. Cause it's, goddamn, I know, man. It's just going on for long. Why is it dragging so much like this? You think?
I don't know. Is it dragging? I know Specs went out on a pod the other day. And
yeah, that's what I mean. Why is it still? Why do you think it's still going on? Like it's not like
it's just dead in the water now.
Yeah, I would have thought it might have died in the water.
I think because Filthy's been around for so long, and I just think what we mean to the community, I don't think people are ever going to forget it, and everybody's still there. It's not like, man, I've gone away and just gone into their corners and just disappeared. Man, are still out here. Filthy's going on every week. Them man are over there recording every week. People be out, like, people see us out. Like if I go R&B and I'm with Specs, you'll see. I'll put it, Postman on my story, and we did. So there's still connections there. There's still friends, and people are like it's not like beef, like man are gonna see each other and punch each other up in it. So that means there's still hope there. So where there's that hope, people ain't gonna let go in it. Just want to see that car. Can these man fix it? Can they come back together? Can they? I don't think people are ever really gonna.
Yeah, what Filthy had was special. Only Tigo, Poet, and the crew know what actually happened. Everyone else were on the outside guessing. But obviously Specs wasn't happy. Miles wasn't happy. Who else? There's another guy that went over there. I don't know, but Poet seems like a nice guy. Like Poet seems like a genuinely nice guy. He obviously knows how to do business and podcasts because he's created multiple successful pods. Normally, whatever Poet does just turns to gold. So, you know, and Filthy Fellas, I think Filthy Fellas the only podcast that Poet's done that's had this issue because the half cast pod is still going strong. Like his relationship with Dan and Chucky, he's had forever. He's always popping up on different, long time podcasts. He seems to have a good relationship with everyone. He had that thing with Alhan as well. That podcast went fine for years and stuff. So I don't know. Tigo and Poet, one of them messed up. One of them didn't communicate with properly. Because just like how some people went with Tigo, some people stayed with Poet. So there's some people unhappy with Tigo and some people unhappy with Poet.
Can they come back? Can you come back from my left? Can you just loan? What? Yeah, like, I don't get it. Like, because I think if they're over there, no? And you're over here.
Yeah, I think by this point, lines in the sand have been drawn, and you are where you are. I would hope that relationships could get mended. I think that's just from a selfish point of view. Of course, you know what I'm trying to say. And no one can't knock Poet for the way he feels. You get me? For the disrespect that's happened and the violation that's gone on. No one can't knock Poet for the way he feels.
The problem is, Margs, you said this before, yeah. But the problem is, no one knows what the disrespect thing.
No one can't knock Poet for the way he.
Because look, Specs seems like a reasonable guy. This is what we don't get. Specs seems like a reasonable guy. Miles seems like a reasonable guy, and the other geezer who went with them lot seems like a reasonable guy. since Spec left and went with Tigo. Also, Spec says he wasn't getting paid. Yeah, like I don't think Specs is petty, but then again, I don't believe that Poet is a bad guy either. I don't believe that Poet would skank a guy out of money. I don't think Poet would have someone work for him because Specs was on Filthy Fellas and No Rules podcast. I don't think Poet would have someone work for him and rob them. But I don't think from what I don't know, obviously no Poet well or Tigo, but from what you see of them, they don't seem like that guy. So I don't believe, look, I don't believe Specs is crooked, and I don't believe Poet is crooked, and I don't believe Tigo is crooked. But some crookedness went on. Some crookedness went on. So who it falls on, all we know is that Filthy Fair Fellas had a chemistry that you can't buy. And it was a regular man. It was just regular man. It was regular man talking about football. I'm not even into football. I used to watch football, Filthy Fellas. Like, not the whole podcast, of course, but the clips and stuff. I'm not into football. Damn. I have no interest in football. But when it would be all those men, it would used to be Margs, it used to be Specs, it used to be Lippy, it used to be PK Humble, used to be Steve, the man or something. It used to be Miles, Dan the Savage, Poet, Tigo. They had the chemistry that you can't fake or manufacture, and some lack of communication or lack of funds or whatever broke it up.
Was to receive that from Specs either, because obviously Poet's problems with Tigo and stuff like that, whatever, but he knew Specs before Tigo. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they know each other, like they're brethren before all this. You know what I'm trying to say? So if he feels away, he feels away. It's easy to say, oh yeah, let them just come back and but it's like, so what, man can just say what they want to do. Again, people feel how they feel in it. If it was
Yeah, but Specs, but then now you're putting on Specs because you're making Specs look bad now, Mars. You're making it look like Specs, that Tigo was stealing money, and Specs knew Poet before, yeah, before the fame, before the money. Well, there was no money, but he knew Poet as a friend. Yeah, he only met Tigo on a business basis. Yeah, and Tigo was robbing him, and he decided to go with the person that was robbing him. That makes Spec look stupid, and it makes him look disloyal to Poet. Either way, it's not good
me personally,
for everyone.
I might feel different about it. If it happened to me personally, I might feel different about it. From the outside looking in or just being on the perimeter of it, it might be easy for me to say, oh yeah, man, it's minor, squash that, or but it might not be, it might actually be that deep though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? It might actually be that deep to man. And there's some stuff that's like, I don't know, I just don't think always all the information that goes out there is official or is genuine. You get me? So,
Well, you gotta blame you guys for that. You guys, Poet said something, Tigo said something, but they're contradicting each other. So the whole thing, and the worst thing is now, and I don't believe it because I don't believe Poet is a bad guy. Tigo has spoke, yeah. Poet has spoke, yeah. And what Tigo and Poet say contradict each other. Now, Spec spoke. This is a third person. And Spec is making it look like Poet is in the wrong. But then again, I don't believe Poet is a bad person. But if you're going on numbers, of people who've spoken vocally, because I don't think the other members have spoken vocally, it makes Poet look bad. Because there's Tigo and Specs who have spoken openly about it on one side and there's Poet on the other side. But like I said, I don't believe Poet is crooked. So I don't know what's going on.
narratives that get pushed and stuff like that whatever side and all that. I don't know.
Do you think Specs is just trolls sometimes?
You can't tell when Specs is serious.
That's,
and when he's not
that's what I'm
serious.
asking, because you know him more than I. That's what I'm asking. Cause
I don't think it's trolling. He left Filthy Fellas. That's not a joke. That's not a prank. It's not a skit. He's done multiple episodes with Tigo. That's not a prank. When did he go, okay, I'm joking now? Oh, guys, alright, guys, everyone come out. I was just pranking. Come on, it's not trolling. This is not trolling. Specs is getting paid now, and he's working with Tigo. He's not over there for a joke and this, that, and the other. You know?
I watch it and I don't know sometimes if he's just trolling.
Yeah, you don't know.
Because he's so funny. He's so, like, he plays that line at all times of, am I serious? Am I not? He could turn around and say the wildest thing and then be like, I'm not serious. And no one will bat an eyelid.
Yeah, I don't know, because he's gone on there and said he never seen a penny of Filthy while he was on there. I see him say that. I received pennies of Filthy.
Yeah, Margs. One, Pal says right. Specs is one of the funniest British podcasters. He's just naturally funny. Yeah. But Margs, you're making a mistake because you got paid money. You're assuming that Specs did. So that's what I'm saying. You said he went on there and he said that. You saying he's lying. That means you're saying he's lying because he said I saw money from it. So like, but you're talking about getting directly paid. So you think you're saying that Specs is lying, basically.
So how did you know? You're our top boy. You know what I'm trying to say? You're our top boy. So how did you know? Or then even if it wasn't, say like directly off Filthy, it's from the Filthy.
No, but Marcus, that's different. That's now you're trying to change it because the thing is this, yeah. You made it sound just there. I could be wrong, but the way you're saying that is that I got paid, and I saw money from Filthy Figures. That must sound like you got paid directly for being on the show, and you said you're our top boy, So how can you not get paid? So you're assuming because you got paid, he got paid. Then you said, what is it? Even if you didn't get paid, yeah, you got paid through obviously because you've been famous or other job alternatives because people see you on Filthy, they see your good podcast, they want your pod and you get paid on other pods or your name just gets out there. But the thing is, bro, why are you getting paid and he's not getting paid? And like I said, I don't believe Margs is a liar, so I believe he got paid. But I don't believe Specs is lying when he said he didn't get paid. The problem is who's supposed to pay me? Is it Poet supposed to pay him or was Tigo supposed to pay? If Tigo's supposed to pay him and he wasn't, then Tigo's bad for doing that. If Poet was supposed to pay him and he didn't, then Poet's bad for doing that. But the fact that he's gone with Tigo means that I'm sure Tigo's paying him now. So it's between Poet and Tigo got to clear this if they don't want people to confuse. But maybe they don't care. Poet, I'm sure, is financially stable, and Tigo is financially stable. So I believe that if they don't clear the air, it's not going to hurt none of them. At the end of the day, it's not going to hurt them. People being confused and not having a clue, it's not hurting them.
Network and from the atmosphere, and you going and getting other jobs and doing other things and that year we broke up. You had a sensational year. You being on Filthy is integral to all of that. So I don't know whether the money that you got came directly from Filthy, but it's because of as a result of your of the platform and being on the platform that put all the eyes on you, that made you go and be able to do the things that you're doing. So even if it's like trickle down.
But Specs said he was on there for 7 years. Specs was on there for 7 years. He said he never saw a penny. 2, Spec was doing 2 shows, and he Filthy Fellas and No Rules podcast. He never got paid for either of them. So you're just on Filthy Fellas, yeah, and you're getting paid. He said he was doing 2 shows, and he wasn't getting paid. And I'm sure Specs doesn't do work half-hearted. Whenever Specs is on a podcast, it's generally good. So I believe he was putting 100% effort in and not getting paid for 7 years. A lot of people would have quit podcasting, bruv.
residual stuff. Like there was some type of benefit from being on there for you, which you definitely earned from. You get me? So it's like to go out there to the world and just say, "Oh yeah, I never seen a penny from this, and I never." It felt a little bit disingenuous to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And again, I don't know the ins and outs of what happened or what was getting split with but I saw money.
Yeah.
You get me? Regardless of how much it was, or if we should have saw more or whatever, that's a different conversation. But man saw bread in it.
Yeah, Specs said he never saw a penny in it, if I can recall.
You get me? So I don't know what was going on over there for you to feel like that. But I don't know if I hope the situation's better and he's seeing the bread over there. But again, he don't even need it. Specs is good.
Specs has got bread, bro.
Yeah, Specs is good.
Not putting man's business out there, but I know he's good. Like he's in the right positions in the right.
Specs is good. Specs is doing good things.
No, he's good now. He's good now. But when he was doing 2 shows for 7 years and he wasn't getting paid, he wasn't good. He wasn't good. Even if he was on 5 podcasts or 10 podcasts, other podcasts and stuff, that's not doing good. If you're doing two jobs and you're gonna get paid for 7 years, that's mentally draining and physically draining.
I was kind of mad at the way that it fell apart and the way that it happened, but I don't never begrudge a man doing it. Like since Specs has left Filthy, it's not like he's left Filthy and he's popped down.
No, he's gone strength to strength.
He's gone from strength to strength. I see him in Sky Sports. I see him doing stuff. I see him and it got to the point where he's probably so busy he's not even got Filthy time because it happens. Like
he's got time to answer questions about Filthy though, so he's making time for.
No, he would if everything was cool. No matter how big Specs is, I believe we got to Filthy because Filthy is the root, it's the foundation of the plant that everything sprouts from. And he shines on there. Him and Margs going back and forth. There's so many priceless clips.
He's making time for Poet's head top, lad. He's making time. That's why I said I thought it would brush up because I see him doing so well. I suppose if you feel disgruntled, you feel disgruntled. I don't know. Who knows the real? So I don't know the rules, so I'm in no place to say it. So I just, you can't
tell a man how to feel.
Yeah, you can't tell someone how to feel about things. Once take a moment, listen. You know about Shilajit, Doug?
Yeah.
Right?
Say it, man.
They do herbs, man. Shilajit. This is the best Shilajit.
Is there any more?
Yeah.
No, it's done. Alright, guys, if you made it this far, like and subscribe, and see me on the next podcast, mate. Alright, cool.